Everybody move out the way. Hey, put the knife down. Get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, put the knife down.
Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're heading on over to sunny Fresno, California, a place where even Californians say is kinda dangerous. And trust me on this one, I was stationed there. Boring as there weren't as many pushing your on off buttons as like 29 Palms, but it still kind of sucked there. And a lot of Marines push their off buttons there. There was this one sailor who was doing 200 miles an hour on his Hayabusa, and he ran into a Taco Bell and it threw his body parts all up into the roof, and they had to pull him out of the tile.
Get me out of here.
Anyways, we got a hostage situation today. Not only that, we got a woman with a carving knife who decided to spice up her morning by threatening self-deletion. She grabs a random person and turned a bus stop into a hostage situation. But don't worry, this is one hostage situation that ends exactly how most of the hostage situations end here on Donut Operator. You'll never guess what happened. The fire department had to spray some brains off of the street. We've got mental health breakdowns, human shields, a 9-year police vet who proves that training matters, and more. But first, a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor for this video is ShipStation. Damn, I love ShipStation. And do you know why? When owning an online business or a brick and mortar business, shipping stuff is chaotic as order fulfillment for an e-commerce business is sometimes like trying to wrangle a room full of cats. But what if you could save hours and money every month by shipping from all of your stores with one login, automating repetitive tasks, and finding the best rates among all the global carriers? From personally running several Amazon, Shopify, and eBay stores, I can tell you, ShipStation is the way to go. No matter how small or big your business is, ShipStation can scale with you and save you a bunch of money. Using ShipStation, there are discounts up to 88% off of DHL Express, UPS, and USPS, and up to 90% off FedEx rates. You can seamlessly integrate their easy-to-use dashboard into any sales channel you're already using online. eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Shopify, Wix, hell, even Walmart, and tons of others. Over 130,000 companies have used ShipStation to grow their e-commerce business. 98% of those that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. And right now, you can get a free trial with them by going to shipstation.com/donutoperator. That's shipstation.com/donutoperator. Before we get into the chaos, I just want to give a big shout out to me. I accidentally helped someone dodge jury duty. Hell yeah, I did. During jury selection for the Lori Vallow Daybell trial in Maricopa County, Arizona, the Doomsday Cult mom, of course, who allegedly maybe murdered her children, the judge was going through jury selection, and one of the possible jurors said this.
So the judge paused at 2:58 and said, "Who knows what a donut operator is?" And we were all like, well, that's odd. Probably somebody that makes donuts. But they said that they have a bias in favor of police from watching Donut Operator on YouTube. Anybody know?
Does anyone know what a donut operator is?
I've heard rumors.
Courts are trying to find impartial jurors, so like, maybe not too pro-police for whatever's going on. So if you've watched, I don't know, let's say Acorn Cop.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
And you tell the judge that you've watched Acorn Cop, they might say, all right, go home, have a beer. You're not gonna be in this trial. I'm truly honored to be a part of the justice system once again, in the most indirect and unhelpful way possible. Let's talk about something that's pretty horrifying, kind of funny, mostly just really f***ed up. Let's just get into it. One of my buddies, Alex Rosen, you might know him from Predator Poachers. And yes, he was out at range day with us. He dropped a wild kitty diddler sting video. This time he caught this totally normal guy, a totally normal 21-year-old Chicago man who thought he was meeting an 11-year-old girl and her mom for some truly messed up. I wish I was joking. He arrived at the sting house and then he put on a diaper, and within 10 minutes of being there, he soiled himself. Wish I was joking.
I'm not putting in my car. Please give these officers a raise, West Frankfort, please.
Yep, he shot himself on purpose. The officers who arrested him did exactly what I would have done. They made him change that stuff before he got into their patrol vehicles. Our Diaper Boy is a self-proclaimed activist with a diaper fetish who is now facing charges for soliciting a child and is being held without bond, which for once means the system is working a little bit. This is Colin. He's a pansexual and a he, them, they, them. Ew. Speaking of, you know what month it is? That's right. Happy Men's Mental Health Month. Talk to your friends. Talk to a girl. Touch some grass. Lift some weights. I love you guys. Huge shout out to Alex Rosen. Check out his channel at I Fight for Kids and Predator Poachers for more catches like this. Before we get into the main video breakdown, I want to talk about something a little bit sad, something that actually happened within the past 24 hours. This is one of the saddest headlines I've seen all week. You ever watch one of your favorite childhood cartoons and think, man, I wonder what's going on with those voice actors these days? Please don't Google what happened to Ducky in the Land Before Time. This one kind of got me being a sad boy today. Jonathan Jost, the guy who voiced John Redcorn on King of the Hill was shot and killed this weekend in San Antonio, Texas during a dispute with his neighbor. According to San Antonio police, he got into a little argument with one of his neighbors on Sunday night. Instead of being a grown-up and just walking it off like a normal person, the neighbor decided to pull out a pistol and shoot Josh several times right there on the spot. And then he did what every rocket surgeon does after they shoot someone, he fled the scene. He made it a whole block away before police arrested him. Josh was 59 years old at the time of his death. Paramedics tried to save him, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. A lot of you guys probably remember John Redcorn from King of the Hill.
Nope, must have been before our time.
All right, youngins, some of you probably watched Parks and Rec. He was the Indian chief in it, which means he had a pretty solid acting career. I know they're doing a King of the Hill reboot soon. Hopefully this doesn't change anything, but thoughts and prayers to his friends and family. Now for today's main video. April 10th, 2025, Fresno, California. A bit too early for the shenanigans we're about to see. A woman's just walking around with a knife to her own throat, threatening self-deletion. Sounds like a mental health call, kinda. I say kinda because if you watch this channel or you watch any police body camera, you know that the majority of self-harm calls turns into harm everyone else calls around you.
Where's she at? Where is she? What is she wearing? Hey, everybody move out the way. Everybody move out the way. Hey, put the knife down. Get out the way. Get out the way. Hey, put the knife down.
Our suspect spots a 60-year-old woman getting off a bus and just minding her own damn business. The suspect decides, look at that, their human shield over there.
Get out the way. Hey, put the knife down. I don't know why I shoot you. Hey, put the knife down. Put the knife down. You're gonna get shot. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Hey, put the knife down. Put the knife down. You're gonna get shot. Put the knife down.
Officer gives multiple commands, and to everyone's fucking surprise, zero compliance.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Hey, get down.
Even from the hostage, but honestly, you can't blame them. I can imagine at that age and being someone's hostage, it can get a little bit confusing. An almost 70-year-old lady who just stepped off the bus probably isn't used to adrenaline dumps like that.
You'd be surprised.
So this officer does what any officer is trained to do when someone has someone hostage with a knife to their throat.
Hey, get down. Put the knife down. Factor to no IS.
One tap, center of the skull. Great freaking shot. I mean, you can see how little room for error that this officer had. Dude, that's less than a foot of headspace right there. Hostage taker drops, hostage drops, officers swoop in, drag grandma to safety, who is miraculously unharmed.
I don't know how to shoot a basketball, and my handwriting is barely legible, but I don't miss.
They start life-saving measures on the suspect, who somehow is still slightly alive and clinging to that knife. They confirm later that she didn't make it, which happens when you have a cashew can-sized exit wound in the back of your head. Fresno Police Department is saying it was probably a self-off button by cop type scenario, which, yeah, that kind of looks like it, which also sucks for the officers that they're put in the position to take that idiot's life. As is policy for every single police department, they are investigating it. Yes, even if it's cut and clear like this one, you still gotta investigate. Don't get cleaner than that one though. What do you think about this one? Was it solid policing? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to help support the channel, go to donutoperator.com. Coming soon, I'm going to be streaming again on pretty much every platform. We're going to be doing crime news and a bunch of other stuff. So until next time, please have a fantastic day.